mild spring day with calm waters in the bay offered us the perfect opportunity to look underneath a boat that had been catching our eyes during sunset walks on the pier. Creola's classic navy hull and contrasting white antique deck, separated by a smart gold stripe, provide the perfect complement to the shallow green waters of the harbor and deep blues of the bay. Watching Creola glide through the water made it clear to us that this was a special craft. Modeled after a Dutch 16 square, her lines made it clear her lineage as an honest canal working boat turned sleek and nimble racer. Modern convenience and heritage design mix well on Creola, with a roller furler jib at the bow and a quiet, powerful electric motor astern. Pre-sale and periodic inspection are critical considerations in caring for a boat. Water brings life wherever it goes, and Creola has been kept afloat for half a century thanks to high-quality ablative paint and occasional scraping. A smooth hull is a fast hull. With Creola on stable ground and in the fresh air, we were able to check the quality of every part of the boat. From the wind indicator at the top of the mast to the centerboard exit at the bottom of the hull. From the craftsmanship displayed in the fiberglass bow to the condition of the plywood cored fiberglass rudder, using its design to understand how the boat would sail. Satisfied with what things below the waterline had to offer, we floated Creola once again. The waters of the harbor took Creola's weight from the trailer, and a few gentle tugs on the bow and stern lines guided her back to the dock. After moving the trailer away from the ramp, we joined Creola's captain and his wife aboard the boat for a pleasant cruise back to the slip. The smooth, high-torque electric outboard turned Creola about and pointed us toward the harbor entrance. A quiet day at the harbor allowed us to gently glide out into the channel. Warm sun and a gentle breeze guided us past the docks. Creola's sleek form slipped past the slumbering giants at their piers and brought us to the slip, where we secured her to the dock for the night. Raising and securing the centerboard after using it to guide the shallow draft vessel through the channel made Creola ready to be covered against possible weather and left to rest for the upcoming sea trial. We have found that rustic seating has its own way of making conversation flow, and we took an opportunity to use that in our discussion of our day with the Creola. What are some ways that you have found to make conversations flow? Let us know your favorites in the comments, and leave a like to show your appreciation for moments like this spent with a loved one. Please be sure to subscribe to the Doula Leave channel and share this video with the person you'd love to spend a sunset on the beach with, sitting in a cozy wooden chair. Blue skies over the bay welcomed us in the morning and promised good sailing for Creola's sea trial. The boat was waiting in the slip, glistening in the morning sun. A good balance of deck and cockpit made loading and boarding Creola easy, and showcased her heritage as a working boat. Standing on the dock provided a unique view to begin assessing the boat. Once we were on board, we took the opportunity to inspect the ample hold spaces in both the bow and stern. As with any boat we sail, we also took some time to familiarize ourselves with the location of Creola's equipment and controls. Discussing a simple plan before setting sail makes even a short pleasure cruise much more enjoyable and allows us to focus on the joy of riding the wind and waves. Creola silently moved from the calm waters of the harbor and into the open bay. A gentle push from the steady wind opened the sails up, and Creola was moving the way her design intended. In the open water, Creola moved with a grace only hinted at by her classic design. Flat and steady, responsive and smooth, Creola's dance with the wind and waves brought a smile to the faces of all on board. Creola's bow cut through the wave crests with ease, shedding water off the deck in mesmerizing flows. This was, however, still supposed to be a sea trial, so we put Creola through her paces. Seeing how Creola responded to tacks and jibes, observing how the boat acted on different points of sail, watching how high she could point in the wind before stalling. Creola was eager to show off her capabilities, cooperating with every request made by tiller and line. All too soon, our sea trial turned pleasure cruise was brought to a close. We pointed the bow towards the harbor entrance, and Creola carried us in that direction as if she knew the way home. Bright sun on an open deck, wind in the hair, and a gentle spray from the sea remind us of the importance of taking in and enjoying life's simple pleasures in a complicated world. Striking the sails and resuming motor power was a simple affair, and we were soon back amongst the sleeping giants to offer great contrast to Creola's slight form and sleek lines. Smooth and simple are the watchwords for a daysailor like Creola. An easy mover with classic looks and modern conveniences, we knew that a boat like this would bring many joyful days out on the water for us.